Hello, hello, hello. So, something's got, well, okay, hold on. Before I go into this, and a lot of people are like, oh, you need to do this, you need to do that. Just think of this as all fiction, okay? This is for my novel, but it's kind of like fiction within a fiction within a fiction, because you're living in a fiction. In other words, everything that you think you know is probably wrong. The world is a lie. And you don't actually know what is real and not real. Your brain can't even tell you that, because it creates color. Alright, so there's a lot of information that was released that does tie into my novel, because my novel is like behind the scene, kind of like work and fiction and all that. So, what got released has to do with a certain administration being linked to 9/11. And we'll just say that's all true. Same thing with what's coming out with Hunter. You know, that's true too. There's going to be a lot more that comes out. And I'm also finding people are voting a lot more for the third party candidate than any of the top two, or supposedly. I do believe that the Democratic Party is going to go down, but they're not going to go down without a fight. So the information that came out linked what I call World War III, which is 27 years of war, from 2001 to 2028, and we're still in it. And right now you're feeling that part of the war. And it's not over yet. Some things are about to get a little bit drastic. We do win this. It's just doesn't really feel like that right now, and it's not going to feel like that for quite some time. Things are going to be hard. They're not going to be easy. There's a lot of work that still needs to be done. But I'm going to let you know something in advance. So, I talked about, like, back in 1998, this was the part that I wrote about, and this part is really, really, really confusing, because of everything that's going on. It's just utter confusion. So, from what I understand, so from prophecy, this was also a very, very dark time. There was a part in it that it seemed like the president died, and then it was like he came out in January and he was back. Then there was 17's post where, you know, he talks about this battle between Pelosi and Pence because Trump is out of the way, and he signals that Trump's removal from Twitter is a sign when, you know, that something bad is going to happen. I don't recall that from prophecy, but that was written a long time ago before Twitter, so nobody knew about kind of like how this era would be, you know, telling things. So, then I was listening to Astrologer the other day. Very good one that I trust pretty well. And he talked about how Trump and Biden and Kamala Harris all have a yod. And a yod is a very mysterious thing. So yeah, there's going to be a lot of confusion. A lot of weird shit's going to go down here soon. But he kind of helped nail the date when it's about to happen. And that date is November 14th. Somewhere around that time, Trump's going to go into hiding. Pence and Pelosi are going to kind of fight over power. Pence will win it because he's the vice president. And he will probably have power for 2 months. That's from what I know, or from what's been told. I don't know if it's actually going to happen. There might be some other weird things that happen around that time. But Trump is supposed to resurface in January, from my understanding. And it may be late January. So there's going to be a lot of weird things. When you notice them, just know that it's going to be for about 2 months, and then everything will go back to normal. And you'll understand when that happens, and things will be a lot more clear once it's all over. Just don't give up on hope. And remember, this is all fiction anyways. I wish I had like some fairy dust I could sprinkle around. Or be like the Sandman and put everybody to sleep. But I don't. So, but I'll be around. So, I don't know if I'll know what's going on. So, the next thing, yeah, I'm going to do a poem. Then I'm going to do a dream, one of my dreams, kind of like a psychological evaluation of it. And then I'll be getting into Libra, the astrological sign. So, have a good one, be safe, and don't do anything I wouldn't do. Other than that, peace out.